Texas Roadhouse. This is not a new thing. Okay, a lot of y'all are making video, it's content. A lot of you are monetizing your video, but this whole Texas Roadhouse debacle, it's not a new thing. As a matter of fact, I spoke on this maybe some months ago. I really don't eat out like that. I've been to Texas Roadhouse, and when I went, the service was pretty good. What they did behind the scenes, I have no idea. And maybe that's one of the reasons why I don't eat out that often. I do not. Unless it's a place that I'm familiar with the people, I can actually see what they're doing with the food. Other than that, I really don't eat out. We're in a generation that's entirely different than when I came up. It's almost like time reversed itself, and we're headed towards, and more than likely, we're already in a segregated society, okay? There's a lot of foreigners now coming to this country, and I spoke on it before, on how a lot of these foreigners, these immigrants, are bringing their colorism and racism with them. So the white community, they have a whole new demographic of customers that's in America, that's proud to be in America, proud to be a part of white supremacist culture. And now they're starting to take on the same enemies as white people, namely the so-called black and brown people. So it's not a new thing that they're doing this to your food. The whole tip thing, and you can tell that they've been doing this just by the comments that a lot of white people made and Mexicans made regarding black people tipping. And black people have been somewhat bullied into tipping. I always feel that if a company hires you to be a waitress or waiter, that company's responsible for paying you, not the customer. So that means I not only pay for my food, which is more than likely high priced, and then I got to turn and pay for your wages. And if I don't pay for your wages, you do something to my food. There's videos out there where, DoorDash drivers are eating people's food, putting their hands in people's food, doing things to people's food because they gave them maybe $2 in tips. So I don't order DoorDash. I prepare my own food. I don't trust people, especially in this generation. It has always been happening. Black people need to start eating home or supporting your own businesses. I know that there's a sector of you out there that feel that you wanna fit in, and you're not like them, and I'm different than them, although you are a part of them. And then you have a bad experience and expect everyone to come to your aid. Just like this whole Chinese boycott thing. So I don't trust too many people with my food. And I think that when it comes to the tipping culture, I think they should do away with tipping, man, because this generation feels entitled. They feel that you should not only pay for your food, but also pay them money to do their job. You tip someone when they do good. You don't tip someone when they don't do good. You just don't tip just for the sake of tipping. And black and brown people now have a bad reputation. And regardless of how much you tip black people, they're still gonna look at you as the enemy. They're going to still look at you as being someone that don't tip. They're going to treat you the same way. So you're paying for someone to do something to your food. So Black Americans, you need to stay home or support your own local businesses. And when you do go out, don't be acting like a fool, man. Act like you got some sense, because when you go out there and show out, like I've been seeing in these videos, people don't want to deal with you. They don't want nothing to do with you. When they see you coming, they start getting uncomfortable, uneasy, and they don't even want you in their areas, and they don't want to serve you. So a lot of what we see are brought on by Black Americans, acting a fool when you do go out. But to solve all of those problems, those issues, don't eat out, especially in the culture that we're living in today.